See. Hello everyone. Today we have two special guests from INTI University, Mr. Calvin and Miss Ili Siddika. So welcome to everyone. Study abroad with Rakib Bhai. So dear Bhai brothers, sisters and Apura, আপনারা যে যেখান থেকে বসে দেখছেন, সো আশা করি আপনাদের এই আজকের লাইভ এপিসোডটি আপনাকে মালয়েশিয়া INTI International University and College ভর্তি হতে সম্পূর্ণ সহায়তা করবে। So this session we are helping students, those who want to study in Malaysia during the pandemic time. And for this live session, student will know about university tuition fees, application process, scholarship opportunity, and so on. Please share this live session to your timeline to help those who are interested to study in Malaysia and INTI International University and Colleges. If you have any queries regarding INTI International University and College, please feel free, let us know. If you can also ask question in the comment section if you have any questions. Now I would like to welcome Mr. Calvin and Miss Ili Siddika to our live session.
Hello everyone.
Hi everyone.
Hi Rakib. Hi everyone.
Hi.
Hello Rakib.
Hi everyone.
Hi Ili. Hi everyone.
Hi. Miss Ili, can you describe yourself for a few minutes about yourself?
Yes, I would love to. Hello everyone. My name is Ili Sadiq and I am the education counselor from INTI International University and Colleges, Malaysia. Today for this session, I'll be assisting you guys with all your queries regarding study abroad, study in Malaysia, or specifically studies at INTI International University and Colleges, Malaysia. Calvin, over to you.
Yeah, hi everyone. My name is Calvin Liu, and then I am the sales manager for this South Asia, covering these South Asian country, like for example Bangladesh, Pakistan, as well as Maldives, Sri Lanka, and India. So please raise your question if you do have any doubts. Feel free to share with us. We will try as much as we can to answer your question.
Okay, so how is my first question is, how is the current situation in Malaysia during the lockdown period?
Okay, for your information, let me answer on this, Rakib, and then my friends in Bangladesh. For information, Malaysia is still under movement control order until 12th of May. Our government has loosened the rules by allowing certain private industry to resume their business from 4th of May onwards, which is next Monday. So even Malaysia's governments open up the economy, but still need to adhere to standard operations procedure, while all the education sector are still providing online classes to students. So this is the current situation in Malaysia.
Okay, so my second question is there any opportunity for dual degree and dual certificate program, and what are the advantages of dual degree program?
All right, Rakib, before I start into programs that we have, let me just give a brief introductions about INTI International University and Colleges, Malaysia, to our future students and as well as to the audience. So INTI are one of the most respected and trusted name in Malaysian private higher education for the past 34 years. We have 6 campuses across Malaysia. We have 1 universities and 5 colleges. So our universities are located in Nilai, which is about 25 minutes away from the international airport. We have 1 campuses in the city center of Kuala Lumpur. We have 1 campus in Subang. So Kuala Lumpur city center and Subang to the international airport is about 40 to 45 minutes depending on the traffic. We have 1 campus up north, which is in Penang Island, which is a very beautiful campus. and also as well as we have one campus in East Malaysia. At INTI, we are working with more than 450 industrial partners, as well as we have about 17,000 students currently in all the 6 campuses. Back to your question, INTI has a strategic partnership with some of the leading universities in the world to give the students the edge to success. Meaning we have a diverse range of programs that we are offering, such as like business programs, engineering, IT, and the most popular program will definitely be the American Degree Transfer Program. And our program is actually divided into 3 categories. We have a franchise program, we have a dual degree award program, and as well as we have an articulation program. So students must be wondering what are these programs. So I'll be very happy to explain it. So for franchise program, meaning students will complete their 3 years program in Malaysia with our partners from UK, such as University of Hertfordshire, Sheffield Hallam University, and as well as we have Coventry University. From Australia, we have Torrens Universities as well as Swinburne University of Technology. And from USA, we have Southern New Hampshire University. So for all these 6 universities that I've mentioned just now, students will be able to do the franchise program by completing the entire degree in Malaysia and get a single degree award from these partners university. For a dual degree program, it means that students will complete the programs in Malaysia and they will get a degree from INTI International University as well as from our partner university, either from Hertfordshire or Coventry, depending on the programs. While for the articulation program, means students, it is compulsory for students to transfer. So they cannot complete the program in Malaysia. They can do either 2 years Malaysia, 2 years abroad, or 1 year Malaysia, 3 years abroad. When I say abroad, meaning they will be able to transfer to USA, Canada, UK, even Australia. So this is the range of programs that we have for our students.
Yeah, so what are the advantages of, you think, the dual degree and single degree program, or like dual degree program, advantages of dual degree program?
Actually, for a dual degree program, this is for students who their aim is just to complete the program in Malaysia, but having a dual degree awards. So when you say about dual degree awards, like I mentioned earlier, they will be holding a degree from INTI International University as well as our partner university, which will be an advantage for them to be used for their, what we call that, in terms of their employability post-graduation later on.
So bondhura jara, yeah,
sorry,
yeah,
and of course there will be a fee difference in terms of our dual degree program as well as our single, which is the franchise program.
So যারা লাইভ সেশনটি দেখছেন তাদের জন্য একটি সুখবর হচ্ছে, আপনারা মালয়েশিয়াতে গিয়ে অল্প টাকায় ঠিক বিদেশে লাইক ইউএসএ বা আমেরিকা কিংবা কানাডাতে যে ডিগ্রিটা অর্জন করতে আপনার মালয়েশিয়া 3 থেকে 4 গুণ বেশি টাকা খরচ করতে হতো, বাট আপনার মালয়েশিয়াতে বসে আপনি কিন্তু আপনার ইউকে ডিগ্রি কিংবা আপনি কানাডার ডিগ্রিটা INTI ইন্টারন্যাশনাল ইউনিভার্সিটি থেকে কিন্তু আপনি সেই ডিগ্রিটা অর্জন করতে পারছেন। আমরা যদি ইউএসএ তে যাই বা কানাডাতে যাই, সে কিন্তু পড়াশোনার খরচ অনেক বেশি থাকে তুলনামূলকভাবে, বা অনেকের পক্ষে বের করা সম্ভব থাকে না। সো ইন্টির মাধ্যমে কিন্তু খুব অল্প খরচের মধ্যেই আপনি কিন্তু সেই ডুয়েল ডিগ্রিটা অর্জন করতে পারতেছেন, বা আপনি আমেরিকান ডিগ্রিটা বা আপনি কানাডান ডিগ্রিটা কিংবা আপনি অস্ট্রেলিয়ান ডিগ্রিটা মালয়েশিয়াতে বসে নিতে পারছেন, এবং টিউশন ফি অনেক রিজনেবল। সো আপনার অস্ট্রেলিয়া যেতে বা কানাডা যেতে যে খরচটা হতো তার 3 থেকে 4 গুণ খরচ কম হবে এই ডুয়েল ডিগ্রি প্রোগ্রামটাতে। সো মাই another question is there any opportunity for the exchange program?
What do you mean by opportunity for an exchange?
Like INTI offering any American degree transfer program?
Yes, we do offer American degree transfer program. In fact, a very interesting fact that I would like to share is that INTI are the pioneer for the American degree transfer program in Malaysia. So like I mentioned earlier in the session, INTI has been established for more than 34 years. So we have been providing the cost of American degree transfer program for the past 34 years as well. So we are the pioneer in the industries for the American degree transfer program. Where like I mentioned earlier, students will be able to transfer to either USA or Canada, which we are partnering with more than 350 partners university, Ivy League and non-Ivy League university as well.
So we have a questions. So hello everyone, is it possible to get admission directly in PhD program without master's program, and any scholarship system for that?
All right. Hello, whoever you are, okay, because there's no name, so I'm not sure how to address you. My answer to that question will not be possible. Because you see, in education, there's a steps that you need to follow. So example, you're either from SSC, HSC, then you will need to go a degree program, then you go to master's, then only to go to PhD level. So because I'm not really sure what is your current qualification right now, either it's degree or HSC or GED. So I will say it's a no for you to go directly to PhD program. And in terms of scholarship, we offer scholarship up to 35% scholarship, again, depending on your qualification. And of course, after further assessment, then only will be able to escalate it to you.
So এইমাত্র মিস ইলি বলল যারা আমেরিকান ডিগ্রি ট্রান্সফার প্রোগ্রামে যেতে চান, সো ইন্টার পার্টনার ইউনিভার্সিটি থেকে আপনারা আমেরিকাতে ডিগ্রি ট্রান্সফার প্রোগ্রামে 1 year মালয়েশিয়াতে কমপ্লিট করার পরে আপনার রেস্ট অফ দ্য 3 years আপনি আমেরিকাতে ট্রান্সফার করতে পারেন। এবং আপনি যদি লাইক 2 years মালয়েশিয়াতে বা 2 years মালয়েশিয়াতে 2 years আমেরিকাতে চলে যাবেন, লাইক হাফ এন্ড হাফ, 2 years ইন মালয়েশিয়া এন্ড 2 years ইন আমেরিকা, সেটাও আপনি পারবেন। অথবা 3 years ইন মালয়েশিয়া 1 year ইন আমেরিকা, সেটাও আপনি পারবেন। সো আমাদের বাংলাদেশ থেকে কিন্তু আমেরিকা ভিসা পাওয়াটা অনেক টাফ। So very tough to get visa from Bangladesh in America, but if you join in INTI program, it's very easy to get the visa because INTI have the partner university. So আপনার partner university থেকে আপনি easily আপনি আপনার ভিসাটা পেয়ে যাবেন, কারণ তাদের INTIর সাথে কোলাবোরেশন আছে। And secondly, the thing is that so INTI এখানে যে স্টুডেন্টরা লাইক যখন ডিসাইড নেয় আমি ট্রান্সফার প্রোগ্রামে যাচ্ছি, তখন কিন্তু স্টুডেন্টদের কিন্তু অ্যাসেসমেন্ট রাখে ভিসা প্রসেসিং এর জন্য। অ্যারাউন্ড 4 or 5 months they assist student how to get the visa and how to face the embassy, and they'll assist student regarding the visa process and other things. So it will be a fruitful decision if you want to apply for INTI American Degree Transfer Program. And আরেকটা কথা হচ্ছে, অনেকে হচ্ছে আমেরিকান ডিগ্রি ট্রান্সফারটা শুধু আমেরিকার জন্যই না। সো ধরুন আপনি ইন্টারেস্ট আপনি আমেরিকা যেতে যাচ্ছেন, আপনি অস্ট্রেলিয়া কিংবা কানাডাতে মুভমেন্ট করতে যাচ্ছেন, তারা হলো কিন্তু আপনি আমেরিকান ডিগ্রি ট্রান্সফার প্রোগ্রামে ইনরোল হয়ে আপনি কানাডা কিংবা আপনি অস্ট্রেলিয়ার যে প্রোগ্রামগুলো, সেখানে কিন্তু আপনি ইজিলি 1 year পরে আপনি ট্রান্সফার প্রোগ্রাম করতে পারছেন এবং খুব কম খরচে। So my another question is, Mr. Calvin, how about the location of a university and how many campuses INTI have?
Okay, I think this has been mentioned by Ili just now, the introduction of INTI. Let me just repeat again that we do have 6 campuses across the nation. We have 1 university at Nilai, 1 at this Subang, and then the other one at the capitals of this Kuala Lumpur. And then up north, we also have 1 in Penang, and then the other one is at the East Malaysia, Sabah.
So another question comes just now. Hafsa Haidar, if I transfer to my degree program in USA, and what would be the cost, and will be the same cost? It will be the same cost. Like she want to know the if she want to transfer in USA, what will be the tuition fee?
All right. Hi, Hafsa. All right. You will be able to transfer to USA, but the cost won't be the same as in Malaysia. So example, for in Malaysia, if you are doing a 2 years program of American degree transfer program, it will cost you for 37,000 ringgit Malaysia. And the fees in the USA, it will be depending on which university you are transferring, because when you are transferring to different side of the USA, so the fees are differently.
Okay, so Hafsa answer ta সম্বন্ধে পেয়ে গেছে। So right now we are going to see the INTI University corporate video, which will help student to know more about INTI courses and also like courses, the facilities, hostels, like and so on. So now we are going to see the INTI University corporate video. Hi.
Hi.
So,
Hello.
so we got another questions from the student received just now. So when the class will start properly during the issue of coronavirus?
All right. Hi, new hearts. Okay. As of now, we do not have any fixed answer to your question. It's because we are not sure when will this pandemic situation will be recover. So we are targeting it should be sometimes either in August or October. Uh, as of now, our students or even the new enrolled students already started their classes online.
Yeah, to add on that, we do have April intake, so it doesn't stop the student from coming into Malaysia to start their studying. So yeah, some of the students are already in for the April intake, and then we're looking forward for those cycle 2 June intake as well as August intake as well.
So the thing is that so আমরা বলতে পারি এটা যারা এখনো যারা লকডাউন পিরিয়ডে যারা চিন্তা করতেছেন সো আমার ক্লাসটা ফিজিক্যালি ক্লাসটা কবে শুরু হবে, সো আমি কবে যাব, এখন তো লকডাউন বা প্লেনগুলো দুই দেশে বন্ধ আছে, যাতায়াত ব্যবস্থা বন্ধ হচ্ছে, এখন কি পথে কি যাওয়া যায় কিভাবে? তো দ্য থিং ইজ দ্যাট আপনাদের জন্য কোনো সমস্যা নেই, আপনারা ঘরে বসে একটা ল্যাপটপ কিংবা আপনার মোবাইল ফোনে ইন্টারনেট কানেকশন দিয়ে আপনি ঘরে বসে আপনি আপনার ক্লাসগুলো জয়েন করতে পারবেন এবং আপনার জন্য এটা ভালো অপরচুনিটি। লাইক আপনার যদি ক্লাস যদি আগস্টে শুরু হয়, আপনার কিন্তু যদি মালয়েশিয়া যে ক্লাস কথা শুরু করার চিন্তা করেন তাহলে কিন্তু আপনাকে প্রায় একটা সেমিস্টার নষ্ট হবে। বাট আপনি কিন্তু আপনার ক্লাসটা অনলাইনে শুরু করে দিতে পারতেছেন, যার ফলে কিন্তু আপনার একটা সেমিস্টার নষ্ট হচ্ছে না, আপনার ইয়ার গ্যাপ হচ্ছে না, যার ফলে আপনি 4 মান্থ আর 6 মান্থ আগে গ্রাজুয়েশন কমপ্লিট করছেন এবং আপনি কিন্তু জব মার্কেটেও ঠিক 6 থেকে 4 মান্থ আগে কিন্তু আপনি ইনরোল জয়েন করতেছেন। আর ঠিক অ্যানাদার একটা ইম্পর্টেন্ট জিনিস হচ্ছে, আপনি যখন অনলাইনে ক্লাসগুলো করবেন বা আপনি অনলাইনে ক্লাসগুলো করবেন, অনলাইন অ্যাসাইনমেন্ট গুলো করবেন, অনলাইনে ক্লাসমেটের সাথে মিশবেন আপনি, সো এটার জন্য এটা ভালো দিক হচ্ছে যখন অনলাইনে জিনিসগুলো করবেন কি, তখন আপনি কিন্তু অনলাইনের জন্য কিভাবে ইউজ করতে হয়, কিভাবে ক্লাস করতে হয়, আপনি কিন্তু সিচুয়েশনের সাথে ইউজ টু হয়ে যাবেন। সো আল্লাহ না করুক আপনি যখন ফার্দার এমন কোনো সিচুয়েশন আবারও যদি আসে, আপনি যখন জবে এনরোল করেন বা আপনি জবে যখন যান, তখন কিন্তু আপনাকে বুঝতে হবে কিভাবে ঘরে বসে কাজ করতে হয়, কিভাবে অনলাইনে অফিস করতে হয়, কিভাবে আপনার অনলাইনে আপনি অ্যাসাইনমেন্টটা করতে হবে, কিভাবে অনলাইনে অফিস ওয়ার্ক করতে হবে। আপনার কিন্তু এই সময়টা আপনি সেই জিনিসগুলো কিন্তু শিখে যাচ্ছেন, তখন কিন্তু আপনার একটা কম্পিটিটিভ অ্যাডভান্টেজ হবে অলসো ইন জব মার্কেট। সো আপনি কিন্তু দুইটা জায়গায় আপনার একাডেমিক ক্ষেত্রে আপনি একটা অ্যাডভান্টেজ পাচ্ছেন। ইউ ক্যান কমপ্লিট ইউর ডিগ্রি 4 months earlier if you are not waiting for the flights or face to face class, and also it will be advantage when you are enrolled in job. So in the job you have to face like this situation, might be face this situation, then you can go for your daily work through online, you can do your assignments or do your project through online, you can meet with your colleagues through online. So it will be get two advantage, one is during the like your study period and also in career period. So another question come, so what kinds of difficulties and process need to face gaining USA visa, student visa for exchange program?
All right. I love this question because I do not know, but because I do get this question quite a lot, especially for students coming from South Asian countries, right? Hello, whoever you are. Okay, to answer to your question, there will not be any difficulties for students who want to do our American degree transfer program. Let me share with you some of the criteria in order for you to transfer to USA, Canada, UK, Australia, or to any other destination that you prefer. So number one, there's only 3 criteria that you need to meet. Number one will be your CGPA has to be more than 3.0 for every semester. Secondly, your attendance has to be 80% and above. Thirdly, definitely you do not have any criminal records. Yeah. So with these 3 criteria, I don't see there's any reason for USA or Canada or even any other countries to reject your application. Just bear in mind that this application is a transfer application. You are not applying as a new students who going to Australia, USA or Canada. And for this process will be done completely by INTI International University and Colleges. So we will be assisting you in terms of your application to USA, your what we call that your transfer documents, your credit transfers. We will be assisting you. We have a dedicated team from the American Degree Transfer Program faculty that will be assisting you for your transfer later on. So if you met all the 3 criteria that I've mentioned just now, I don't see any reason that you will face in terms of difficulties or problems throughout this whole process.
So we have few questions, so we go for our as usual questions. So is there any scholarship currently available at INTI for international student?
Kelvin, do you mind?
Is there any scholarship available currently for international students?
Yes, we do have. I think just now Billy also did mention about that, the scholarships, but that also very much depends on the students' qualification. So it's up to 35%. It very much depends on the qualification. All right.
So আমরা শুনলাম 35% স্কলারশিপ। আর আজকে যারা লাইভ সেশনটি দেখছেন তাদের জন্য আরেকটি গুড নিউজ হচ্ছে, যারা আজকে লাইভ সেশনটি দেখছেন তারা যদি নেক্সট 1 উইকের ভিতরে অ্যাপ্লাই করেন তাহলে তারা আমাদের পক্ষ থেকে পাবেন ফ্রি এয়ার টিকেট। সো যখন সিচুয়েশন নরমাল হবে আপনারা মালয়েশিয়াতে যাবেন, তখন ফ্লাইট টিকিটটি আমরা আমাদের সাইড থেকে স্পন্সর করে from Asha Enterprise will get free air ticket. If we apply INTI by this week, we'll be sponsoring free air ticket once going everything as usual.
Do we get the sponsor ticket as well?
So what would be the IELTS requirement for like foundation, bachelor and master's program? IELTS requirement?
All right. For IELTS program is actually case-to-case basis, depending also from students' qualifications and as well as programs. So example, I will say for students who are coming from Cambridge background, O-level, A-level, they will be exempted from IELTS because we will use their English language subject as your, what we call that, our English requirements entrance with minimum C. So if you go below than C from your O-level, then yes, you will need to sit for IELTS. Again, IELTS is depending on program. We start from band 4.0 up till 6.5 because it depends on the program, like I mentioned. For foundation, it starts from 4.0 and degree is up to 6.5 with each band not more than 5.5.
So আমরা জিনিসটা বুঝলাম যারা another question is can a student join without IELTS program at INTI?
Okay, this question is very subjective. Why would student want to join without IELTS? So there's a few reasons behind of this. Yeah, number one is that maybe student doesn't want to do IELTS in the home country. I mean, for our audience today in Bangladesh, so then they will be able to join our English programs that is offered by INTI, what we call as our IEP, Intensive English Program. So students can opt for that program instead of doing IELTS. Another reason is maybe student schools is an English medium school, right? It's an English medium school. So there's again case to case and subject to approval from our HOP and Dean, then they will be exempted by providing the English proficiency letter. So it's very subjective on the reason why student doesn't want to do IELTS. So
okay, so my question now to Mr. Kelvin, what are the courses offered for international student and which program more attractive for Bangladeshi student from your experience?
Yeah, actually is that INTI just now already mentions that INTI offers a lot of program such as I mean majority is what I encounter is like business, engineering and computer science. But of course, that the most popular one will be the American degree transfer program. So this is mainly the students get to do 2 years in Malaysia and 2 years abroad. So basically, this is the most popular programs that Bangladesh students require to.
Okay.
Yep.
So next question is, after pass the GED exam, can student enroll for the bachelor program?
Yes, yes, and yes. Students will be able to join to our degree programs directly after GED. But I will suggest that you will have to submit your GED transcript for assessment. But usually we will need 2 passes in your GED subjects in order for you to go directly to our year 1 degree program.
So IELTS is exempted for GED student?
I will say again, it's a case-to-case basis. Depends on students' performance, depends on the criteria, depends on subject approval by HOP or Dean.
So another question come just now. She is a housewife and she completed her BBA recently. Is there any opportunity to do a distance MBA program?
All right. Hi, housewife. Okay. I'm not sure because there's no name mentioned there. All right. Unfortunately, at the moment, we do not offer any distance learning for international students. This is because it's quite difficult to monitor because you will need for an international student in order for you to graduate successfully. One of the criteria will be your attendance to classes, which is about 70 to 80% of the attendance for that whole particular year. So at INTI, we do not offer distance learning at the moment, but hopefully in the near future, we might open it up. And I believe once we do, Rakib or Asha Enterprise will be able to connect with you once again.
সো আপু আপনি যদি ডিস্টেন্স লার্নিং এর জন্য এমবিএতে ইন্টারেস্টেড থাকেন তো অবশ্যই আমাদের সাথে যোগাযোগ রাখবেন। তো যখন INTI ইন্টারন্যাশনাল ইউনিভার্সিটি এন্ড কলেজেস এই সাবজেক্টটি অ্যাভেলেবল করবে তখন অবশ্যই আমরা আপনার সাথে যোগাযোগ করব এবং কিপ কানেক্ট উইথ আস। সো অ্যানাদার কোশ্চেন হাফসা হায়দার again, is HECs enough for foundation program or any pre-university program?
Yes, Hafsa. SSC is enough to go directly to foundation program. You will need a minimum GPA of 2.0 in 5 subjects, or you will need 5 Cs in your SSC in order for you to join our foundation program. And again, depending as well, if your SSC, I'm not sure which board are you from for the SSC. If you're not from the vocational board, you'll be able to go directly to even our American degree transfer program after your SSC.
So an IELTS requirement for foundation 4, am I right?
4, yes.
Yeah. So হাফসা হায়দার আপু আপনি যদি এসএসসি কমপ্লিট করে থাকেন, যদি আপনি ভোকেশনাল মাধ্যমে না হন, লাইক নরমাল সেকেন্ডারি স্কুল সার্টিফিকেট হয় কিংবা আলিম দাখিল স্টুডেন্ট হন, তাহলে আপনি ফাউন্ডেশন প্রোগ্রামে ডিরেক্টলি এনরোল করতে পারবেন এবং আপনার আইএলটিএস রিকোয়ারমেন্ট লাগবে 4। আপনার 4 হলেই আপনি ডিরেক্টলি ইউনিভার্সিটিতে জয়েন করতে পারবেন। So is it possible to complete enroll American degree transfer program after completing O level?
Yes. They will be able to join our American degree transfer program directly after O level. With minimum of 5 Cs in their O level, they'll be able to join our American degree transfer program directly.
So what would be the course duration for the those who complete the O level and want to enroll for the American degree transfer program? The course duration?
They have an option whether they want to do 1 year Malaysia and 3 years abroad, or 2 years Malaysia, 2 years abroad. So it's between 2 years or 1 year program.
So আমি মেসেজ দিতে চাচ্ছি, you can ask any question in the comment section. You can ask in the comment section, and also I'm sharing my contact number. You can make a call or send message my number if you have any queries regarding admit at INTI International University and Colleges. My number is 0177 422 9870. Again, 0177 422 9870. If you have any queries regarding admit at INTI International University and Colleges, you can feel free text me or call me anytime. Thank you so much. So now we are taking another question. What about the application process of INTI International University and Colleges?
Sorry. Application to Malaysia is very straightforward. I think it's the easiest among all other countries in applying for education. For INTI specifically, number one, I will guide you step by step. Yeah. Number one, you will have to visit Asha Enterprise or connect with Rakib Bhai to submit your documents of your education documents like your SSC, HSC, GED, IELTS, and etc. So Rakib Bhai will send it to Mr. Kelvin or myself for further assessment on the programs that you are interested in. Once your program is approved or your assessment is approved, you will receive an eligibility letter from us. Either it's conditional or unconditional eligibility letter. So we will then again send to Rakib Bhai your eligibility letter with all the next procedure, which is you need to pay your EMGS fees, which is RM 2,720, together with a copy of your passport, a copy of your passport photos, and also a health declaration form. So with all these 4 documents, you will receive our offer letter and the EMGS process will begin. So EMGS process status will start from 5 up till 70%. So once it's at 70%, you will receive your VAL, which is the visa approving letter. Once you receive the visa approving letter, you will need to visit the nearest Malaysian embassy to receive your SEV, which is a single entry visa. Then you'll get a ticket from Rakib Bhai to come to Malaysia. Yeah. And once you land in Malaysia, we will have a dedicated team who will pick you up from the international airport and bring you to our campus hostel for you to register. And that's it. It's simple as ABC.
Okay.
There is no complicated documents needed from Malaysia, so it's very much straightforward application.
So আমি আর একটু শেয়ার করতে যাচ্ছি, মালয়েশিয়ান স্টুডেন্ট ভিসাটা অনেক ইজি কম্পেয়ার টু অস্ট্রেলিয়া, কানাডা বা ইউএসএ তে, এবং ইউনিভার্সিটির মান কিন্তু সেম রেঞ্জের ইউনিভার্সিটি লাইক ইউএসএ, কানাডা, অস্ট্রেলিয়ার মতোই, মানে কোয়ালিটি অ্যান্ড র্যাঙ্কিং অ্যান্ড ফ্যাসিলিটি সেম লাইক অস্ট্রেলিয়া, কানাডা and ইউএসএ. And the main thing is that very low chance, like 1% chance of, less than 1% chance of reject val if your name and parents name based on the passport and certificate is same. যদি আপনার নাম, আপনার প্যারেন্টস এর নাম, ডেট অফ বার্থ যদি আপনার পাসপোর্ট এবং সার্টিফিকেটে সেম থাকে, তাহলে আপনার ভিসাটা রিজেক্ট হওয়ার কোনো ধরনের চান্স নেই. সো আপনি যখন পাসপোর্টটা করতে দিবেন, তখন আপনি অবশ্যই খেয়াল করবেন যে আপনার পাসপোর্টের সাথে আপনার প্যারেন্টস এর নাম, আপনার ডেট অফ বার্থ, এই জিনিসগুলো যাতে ঠিক থাকে. সো এই জিনিসগুলো ঠিক না থাকলে মাঝে ভিসা রিজেক্ট করে, বাট এই জিনিসগুলো ঠিক থাকলে আপনার ভিসা রিজেক্ট হওয়ার কোনো চান্স নাই. And secondly, there is no bank statement required. So অন্যান্য কান্ট্রিতে, ইউএসএ, কানাডাতে কিন্তু আপনি যখন যাবেন তখন কিন্তু they require for a bank statement. But in Malaysia, there is no requirement for the bank statement or bank solvency letter. No need to show the income tax, parents' income tax. Is very simple. So আপনার এই হ্যারাসমেন্ট থেকেও আপনি সহায়তা পাবেন, এই ধরনের হ্যারাসমেন্ট আপনাকে পোহাতে হবে না. সো আমার আরেকটা কোশ্চেন হচ্ছে, is there any job opportunity after graduation in Malaysia for international student?
Okay. How do I put this into words? Yeah. Okay. I wouldn't say directly no. Okay. But I wouldn't say yes at the same time. Okay, at INTI, our number one priority will be employability, yeah, because this is the main concern that students and parents have post-graduation. So at INTI, I'm not sure, Rakib, if you'll be able to share on your screen or you will share with the students later on. I will share with you some statistics, which is validated by BDO, which is one of the biggest auditing firm in the world. 99% of our students are employed within 6 months of graduation. 91% of our graduates are paid higher than the minimum average salary, and 60% of our students are employed even before they graduate. So you see the statistic or the number is quite high. And there are few initiatives INTI took in order for our students to get their employability within the time frame. Number one is that in terms of internship. So once you join INTI Malaysia, internship is compulsory from diploma level up to degree level. So it's either between 12 weeks or 16 weeks of internship. It is compulsory for the students. And the best part is the students do not have to find this by themselves. Again, at INTI, we have a special team or a dedicated team that will assist students in getting them the internship. So we will prepare our students from A to Z, from the resume, interviews, and even after the internship. Second initiative that we took is the Real Employers Project. So when we talk about Real Employers Project, it means that students are getting their hands-on in a real life problem situation. Yes. For example, I would just give you HP or Dell. They launch a new laptop and then they have a faulty in the system. And hence, because of the faulty in the system, they are unable to sell the laptop. So Dell will come to INTI and recruit our students, our final year bachelor degree students, to come out with a proposal for them to solve these issues that they are having. So, and once our students are ready with the proposal, they will present directly to the CEO of Dell, nothing lesser than that. So this is an opportunity for the students to do their networking and also, to what we said, to show their skills and talents to the employers. So with these initiatives that INTI took, this is how our students manage to get a job within 6 months of graduation, or even they graduated.
To add on that, to Ili's point that just now, I think in the beginning, Ili did mentions about that INTI, we do collaborate with more than 450 corporate company. So all these corporate companies, they have so-called the activities seminars, or sometimes they bring real life problem, like just now the example quotes by Miss Ili, about those difficulties. So that is where the students have exposed to the real life problem, and then at the same time, when they solve the problem, they build, or they are exposed themselves to gain the social network with this company. So once they finish or they graduate, or even some may not have to wait until they graduate, they are so fortunate they can, because of their performance, of their talents, they can get the job. That's why our priority, the 99%, 91% on, or the 61% figures comes in. That's why this is the main thing that we need to highlight, that the employability for the students, for these INTI students, is very high by getting the job, getting the higher paid, and getting employed before they graduate. So that is the three main things we need to highlight on that.
সো অনেকেই এটা চিন্তা থাকে যে পড়াশোনা শেষ করার পর জবটা কি হবে। সো ম্যাক্সিমাম স্টুডেন্ট বা ম্যাক্সিমাম প্যারেন্টসের এটা ইচ্ছা থাকে যে পড়াশোনা শেষ করার পরে বা বিদেশি উচ্চশিক্ষা নেওয়ার পরে সো আমার ছেলে মেয়েটি ভালো জবে যাবে। সো আমরা দেখলাম যে ইন্টির গ্রাজুয়েট ইন মার্কেট ডিমান্ড ইজ ভেরি হাই। সো এবং তারা পড়াশোনা শেষ করা এবং পড়াশোনা কিছু ম্যাক্সিমাম স্টুডেন্ট পড়াশোনা শুরু করার আগে জব পেয়ে যায়, এবং পড়াশোনা শেষ করার 6 মান্থের ভিতরে তারা সব স্টুডেন্ট জব পেয়ে যায়। এবং আরেকটা যে জিনিসটা আমরা আমাদের মিস ইলি শেয়ার করলো, যে ইন্টির যে ফাইনাল ইয়ার স্টুডেন্টরা তাদের প্রজেক্টটা কমপ্লিট, বাংলাদেশে যে প্রজেক্টগুলো করি সেগুলো কিন্তু বেশি রিটেন বেসিস, বাট ওদের যে প্রজেক্টগুলো সেগুলো হচ্ছে গিয়ে প্র্যাকটিক্যাল বেসিস। সো স্টুডেন্ট বিভিন্ন কর্পোরেটে গিয়ে বা বিভিন্ন অফিসে গিয়ে তারা রিয়েল লাইফ বা রিয়েল কর্পোরেট ওয়ার্ল্ড সম্পর্কে জানতে পারছে, এবং রিয়েল প্রবলেমটা ফাইন্ড আউট করতে পারছে, এবং রিয়েল প্রবলেমটা সলিউশন করতে পারতেছে। সো যখন তারা কমপ্লিটলি গ্রাজুয়েশনের জব মার্কেটে যাবে, সো তখন তাদের এক্সপিরিয়েন্স অন্যান্য স্টুডেন্টের তুলনায় অনেক ভালো হবে। So INTI students have competitive advantage that other university students don't have. So our question, I have another questions. Raihan Shakil, hi, my younger brother have done SSC and diploma in civil engineering from Polytechnical Institution. So means that his brother also completed diploma engineering, civil engineering from Polytechnical Institution. Is there any opportunity to get scholarship for bachelor degree program? And he have brand 6 in IELTS. So means that his brother completed his diploma in civil engineering from diploma background, and IELTS scored 6. So is there any scholarship opportunity?
I will say definitely yes. First of all, we will need to do assessment in terms of your brother eligibility, because since you mentioned that your brother has done a diploma in civil engineering, so there is chances that he will be exempted in few subjects or semester as he has done the diploma. So from there only we will be able to decide what's the amount of the scholarship your brother is entitled to. So I will appreciate if you be able to submit your documents to Rakib Bhai for further assessment, and we will get back to you as soon as possible with the decision of your eligibility as well as the scholarship.
Okay, so another question is, what is the demand already miscellaneous, what is the demand of INTI graduate in the job market? So already answered. So what is the monthly living expenses in Malaysia?
I would say this is also very subjective. It depends on students' lifestyles. I can't be
every day,
really.
if the student always goes to a Starbucks for the meal,
Yes.
then of course the cost of living will be very much higher to compare with normal one. Yeah.
I mean, we can't be expecting students to eat, rice, chicken, veggie, or rice, fish, veggie every single day. So, they have their own lifestyles in terms of their needs. Like some of them would want to have fast food every single day, or maybe twice a week. and then drinking Starbucks, Coffee Beans, Gloria coffees, and whatnot. So it's very subjective, but I will say that per month cost of living will maybe between 800 to 1,000 ringgit, including your hostel fees. And again, since we have 6 campuses across Malaysia, the fees of on-campus accommodation is vary from campuses.
Okay. So another question: how about the international student accommodation, and how much need to expend for only accommodation in a month? Like
like I mentioned, different campuses has a different fees or I mean the price, right? So I'll just quote example like our university in Nilai, because Nilai is a bit suburban area, means the cost of living is not expensive. So our hostel there for a twin sharing room, non-air conditioned, if I'm not mistaken, per month will be about 450 ringgit. I'm not sure how much is that in Bangladeshi taka, but it's about 450 for a non-air conditioned room.
Okay.
But of course, if you go to Subang campus, then it will be slightly expensive. In Subang campus, all accommodation are fully air conditioned. It will maybe cost you about 600 to 800 ringgit per month.
ওকে, সো যারা মেইন ক্যাম্পাস হচ্ছে নিলাইতে, নিলাই ক্যাম্পাসে অনেক বড় ক্যাম্পাস নিলাই ক্যাম্পাস এবং অনেক সুন্দর পরিপাটি সাজানো ক্যাম্পাস। সো নিলাই ক্যাম্পাসে যদি অ্যাকোমোডেশন পার মান্থ 450 রিঙ্গিত, যা বাংলাদেশি টাকায় অ্যাপ্রক্সিমেটলি 9,000 টাকার মতো পড়বে। এবং আরেকটি ক্যাম্পাস হচ্ছে সুবাং ক্যাম্পাস, কেএল এর একদম কোলালামপুরের ভিতরে। সো একটু ডিমান্ডেবল। সো এখানে পার মান্থ মালয়েশিয়ান রিঙ্গিতে 600 to 800 রিঙ্গিত অ্যাকোমোডেশন কস্ট। সো 12 থেকে 18,000 টাকা, 16,000 টাকার মতো আপনার অ্যাকোমোডেশন খরচ হবে। এবং বেসড অন আওয়ার স্টুডেন্ট এক্সপিরিয়েন্স, তারা বলছে তাদের মান্থলি লিভিং এক্সপেন্স 1,000 থেকে 1500 রিঙ্গিতের ভিতরে হয়ে যায়। বাট ম্যাক্সিমাম স্টুডেন্ট তারা 1,000 রিঙ্গিতের ভিতরেই কভার করে। বাট ম্যাক্সিমাম রেয়ারলি স্টুডেন্টদের মাসে 1500 রিঙ্গিতের মতো খরচ হয়। সো ম্যাক্সিমাম স্টুডেন্ট 1,000 রিঙ্গিতের ভিতরেই তাদের সবগুলো মানে তাদের থাকা এবং খাওয়া খরচ বহন করে। সো অ্যানাদার কোশ্চেন, what about the cost and tuition fees for master's program Tipuli or ECE?
Okay. Okay, hi, Facebook user. Okay, for master's program, our tuition fee is ranging between 32,000 to 38,000 ringgit Malaysia. And in terms of EE or ECE masters, we do not have a direct specific master's program for that, but we do have master's program in information system or information technology. But there's of course a specialization that you can go through under these 2 master program.
So what would be the minimum criteria enroll in master's program?
Master's program minimum from bachelor's, it must be CGPA 2.5 and above.
And one more thing I want to add, like if a student completed in bachelor in English version, and if he has like or she has the English proficiency certificate, so IELTS also mandatory for them or IELTS exempted for them?
Again, it's a subject to approval from the HOP audience. So that's why when students submit their assessment, we will submit truly everything, not only for the cost of, not only for the academic transcript, but as well for the English proficiency requirement. So if the HOP or Dean agreed that the student is coming from a very strong, solid English medium background, hence they will be exempted. But of course, depends on students' level. If not, then they have to seek IELTS.
Okay. So now my already Kelvin touched this question. So again, Mr. Kelvin describe elaborately, because now is the maximum parents queried about the situation in Malaysia, because before want to send the children, he want to make sure that everything is okay. So how INTI dealing with the COVID-19 situation in Malaysia? Mr. Kelvin?
Yeah. Just for those parents, for your information as well as the students as well. In these, we work very closely with the Minister of Health. We provide signage for the compulsory temperature scanning from the gate entrance. sufficient masks and sanitizers and was provided to the staff. And our classroom and this public transport also was sprayed with disinfectants. So this is just to ensure that our students is safe and then cleansed in the better manner, right?
So one more thing I want to add: in Malaysia, handling COVID-19 very strongly, and the number of the COVID-19 is improving day by day. And if I'm not any mistake, the percentage of the going home people means already they're no more in COVID-19 is 17%. The improving rate is 70%. They're strongly improving, and they the government also making laws, rules and regulation, and everyone follow the rules and regulation. Hopefully they come back very strongly, and everything will be as usual very soon.
Yeah.
I mean, we agree with that. The statement is correct. We are improving day by day. So I believe students or parents, they do not have to worry much. I mean, I do understand their concern, but I think for Malaysia, it's one of the best countries that has improved tremendously in terms of COVID-19 pandemic situation.
So we have another question. So means that in the Facebook, those in my Facebook friend list, I can see only their name. Those in not my in the Facebook list, so I cannot see the name.
No worries.
So do you offer PhD program with scholarships?
Yes, we do offer PhD program. Which scholarship? Regarding stipends, it depends. We will need to do assessment in terms of that, and then we will let you know in terms of your eligibility. But yes, we do offer.
So is there to postpone upcoming intake? If not, then how students start their classes?
Okay. This is the question that I've been waiting for. Okay. So far there is no postpone of our intake. So example, our upcoming intake will be our May intake, which will start sometimes next week, if I'm not mistaken. For students who already got their VAL approved beforehand, before this lockdown periods and everything, they will be joining our online classes. I would like to share some I will say interesting point. Yeah, our students' learning experience at INTI are not affected because of this pandemic situation. Because INTI has the right infrastructure, right human capital to deliver the course online through our platform, which is called Blackboard. And we have taught this blended learning for years. I think for about 6, 8, 7 years, if I'm not mistaken.
From 2013.
2013.
Sorry,
my math is very poor, so you guys have to do the calculation by yourself.
Yeah, right. 7 years.
So for a few years, we have already started this blended learning. Actually at INTI, we are well prepared for any worst situation. I mean, I would say that I'm very proud that INTI has taken steps ahead compared to other university. And we have won couples of awards due to our platform, this platform Blackboard. And we have spent huge amount to make sure that our students' experience through this Blackboard platform is a successful one. So example, I will just give you an example. So next week on the 4th of May, our students will be starting their exams online. See, all the exams due to COVID-19 are cancelled. I mean, the closed book exams are cancelled. But with these Blackboard tools that we have, our students will be able to go through the exams online via like maybe open book exams or even a take-home test, which is an initiative by our lecturers as well. So there is no reason, I think, for us to cancel or stop our intake for upcoming intakes. And we are happy to welcome any new application from Bangladesh to join our next available intake.
So I have a questions. So next intake class will be start from 1st May.
Rakib, it's already 2nd May today.
No. First week of May. Any
It should be
specific date?
sometimes next week, if I'm not mistaken. If it's not next week, then it will be the following week. But it will be between the 2nd week or the 3rd week of May.
Because I'm worried about like few students like Val in 35%. Now immigration is closed. They will be open after the lockdown, means 5th May. So then that the Val approved. So it will be possible to join for them to enroll
Okay,
in May.
I would like to add another good advantage about education system in Malaysia. Even due to this pandemic situation, even our EMGS does not stop processing application for our new students. So for those students that are at 35% or maybe like 45 and etc., their progress are still going through. So if your students are unable to join the May intake, we will be able to push them to the next intake, which is June intake. I think this an advantage for INTI is that we will have smaller intakes from our main intake. So our main intakes will definitely be January, May, and August, right? We have 3 main intakes. But at the same time, we also have a minor intakes for our students, especially from international, who miss the main intake, maybe because of results, maybe because of their VAL hasn't been approved due to certain reason. We ensure that the students will be able to graduate on time. So we have this smaller intakes for our students to participate and join as well.
So means, and on what will be the last date of joining the May intake? Any
Usually
specific date?
we will usually extend it for 2 weeks extension for the students, especially. So by I think for this situation we might increase more subject to approval from the faculty as well.
So means that after May intake, then another intake started from August. Am I right?
We have June intake.
Yeah, June intake also as well as
June, and then we have August, September, and October. September is only for the master's program.
ওকে, সো এখন যারা ঘরে বসে আছেন চিন্তা করতেছেন যে আমি কোথায় ভর্তি হব, সো আপনারা অপরচুনিটি নিতে পারেন। নেক্সট ইনটেক জুনে এবং আগস্টে 2টা ইনটেক শুরু হবে। সো আপনারা চাইলে এখন যদি প্রসেস শুরু করে দেন তাহলে আপনারা আগস্ট ইনটেকে এনরোল করতে পারবেন। আবারও বলছি 35% স্কলারশিপ অ্যাভেলেবেল বেসড অন ইউর একাডেমিক রেজাল্ট। এন্ড অলসো আপনারা যদি এই লাইভটি দেখে এই উইকের ভিতরে অ্যাপ্লাই করেন তাহলে পাচ্ছেন ফ্রি এয়ার টিকেট। তো যখন আপনারা মালয়েশিয়াতে ফ্লাই করবেন। আর হচ্ছে আমরা আরেকটি কোশ্চেন নিচ্ছি, if the student BAL expire during this time, because only valid good number of students apply for the BAL and already get the BAL, and if the BAL expire during this time, then how university going to deal with it?
There will be a further extension for the BAL. Because this is a situation which is what we call as a natural disasters. Yeah, so there will be a further extension for those students whose VAL is expiring soon. But of course, we will look into reason, because we have some students that the VAL is expiring even they know even before this pandemic, but they just extend it and use this as an excuse. So we will go through each and one of our application, and for those are very genuine, their VAL is expired due to COVID-19, we will definitely extend their VAL period.
So student need to pay for it or no need to pay?
No. There's no payment. As of now, what I know is there's no payment, but in the near future, I'm not really sure. Okay.
So until there's any official announcement by the government, we have yet to receive the official announcement. But we will keep the student informed from time to time, because during this pandemic, a lot of things is still very uncertain. So that's the thing that no further comment.
Okay. So thanks, Mr. Ilian Kelvin, and giving you fruitful time, and hopefully student also get the positive the result from our live session. And thank you so much for joining our live session. Hopefully this session will be fruitful for the new student. And if you need any information regarding admit at INTI International University and College, you can INTI University and Colleges website to know tuition fees and admission process. And also you can feel free contact with us. So thanks, Mr. Ilian Kelvin, joining with us. and thank you so much. And সবাইকে বলতে চাচ্ছি, সো সবাইকে ধন্যবাদ আজকের প্রোগ্রামে দেখার জন্য, স্টাডি অ্যাব্রোড উইথ রাকিব ভাই। সো আমরা ঠিক আবার পরশুদিন আসবো অন্য একটি ইউনিভার্সিটি নিয়ে। সো চোখ রাখুন আমাদের পেজে এবং আমার ফেসবুক ওয়ালে, এবং নানান ধরনের স্কলারশিপ অপরচুনিটি, ডিসকাউন্ট, ফ্রি ইয়ার টিকেট, ইউনিভার্সিটি সম্পর্কে নানান তথ্য, ইমিগ্রেশন, বাল, সব তথ্য নিয়ে আমি আসবো আপনাদের মাঝে আগামীতে নতুন একটি ইউনিভার্সিটি নিয়ে। সবাই সুস্থ থাকবেন, ঘরে থাকবেন। আর একটি জিনিস মনে রাখবেন, সবাই ভালো করে হাত ধুবেন, wash your hand frequently with the soap, and stay at home. Thank you so much. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you, everyone. Stay safe, stay at home. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Mr. Ili and Kelvin want to say something?
I will say the same thing. I will say the same thing. So everyone, please stay at home, stay safe, take care of yourself. Like Rakib Bhai mentioned just now, drink a lot of water, keep washing your hands, and hopefully we will see you soon in Malaysia at INTI International University and Colleges.
Yeah. I think
Thank
most
you so
of it
much.
already spoken by two of you already. So
Okay.
just stay safe. Okay, goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everyone. See you.
See you.